What is up, everybody? My name is Michael, or Kiratze online. Hopefully you guys are having a positively fantastic day so far, and I am here with a little bit of an announcement for a giveaway I'm holding, as well as I just want to talk a little bit about, the holidays and also the awesomeness that is happening in EFT at this moment. I'm sure, considering the title, most of you guys are here just for the giveaway, so I'll just get straight to the point. I have 2 7-day trial codes to give away to you guys, thanks to the awesomeness that is Ball State Games. I actually made and bought the game before a certain time this past year, so I was able to be eligible for these 2 7-day trial codes. And their New Year's event just started. Footage that you're seeing right now, I actually recorded very late on Christmas because they actually released their big patch and the wipe on Christmas, and that's super boss of them. At the same time, sucks because I am spending a lot of time with family, so I actually have not streamed that much for the past few days. When I did do this Christmas end of Christmas stream, it was only for like an hour and a half, just to try out some of my new toys as well. I may be sounding a little bit different right now. I actually got a new mixer and a stream deck for a couple of the large presents that I got for Christmas, thanks to my family being awesome and coming together to get these for me. I got the Yamaha AG03 mixing console. It's very awesome. I'm loving it so far, and so far it sounds great. I still have to do a lot of testing, adjusting, and playing around with it because it is quite a new piece of equipment. Before, I only had a Focusrite Scarlett Solo audio interface, and this is much more flexible and very awesome. And the preamps are actually really good on it, from what I hear. So yeah, hopefully I sound good. And yeah, the Stream Deck is incredible. Crazy amounts of customization. It blew my mind actually, because I knew it was customizable. I just didn't know the depth. You can customize all the icons. You can make your own icons and upload them to the Stream Deck. It's all easy, done in real time. So right when you make a change in the Stream Deck program, it shows up on your actual physical Stream Deck. Super cool. It's making my life a hell of a lot easier because now I don't have to use my numpad to change all my scenes around, and I can have access to literally probably hundreds of more hotkeys now thanks to the Stream Deck. So super pumped about using that. But the giveaway for the link for the giveaway is obviously in the description below. You'll have a few days to enter. I'm drawing the winners on December 31st, and give you guys a few days to actually get the code and download it, install it, play a little bit. These are 7-day trial codes, but they're only eligible to redeem up until January 4th. So if you do happen to win, make sure to redeem it right away and start playing right away, or at least redeem it right before January 4th is begun, just to make sure you have the most time to install everything and get playing. Because if you wait till past January 4th, and that's going to be Moscow time, so just be warned. They do run quite a bit later than us North Americans, so you want to make sure you keep your eye on that. But they are for a full 7 days, and everything that you earn on your account for the 7 days, I believe you still will keep if you decide to purchase the game. Now, if you are deciding to purchase the game, make sure to try and purchase it within the New Year's event. I believe the New Year's event runs till January 4th, and not only because you will get extra gear once you actually make an account, and if you buy the game and you make an account and you play it a little bit and you go back to your profile page, there'll be a gift button. This gift button will give you an eye case, a key bar, and 2 fully modded out assault rifles. Incredibly huge deal, considering the eye case is like 1,000,000+ rubles, and you don't get it till level 4 therapist. Crazy value, and the key bar is an RNG item, so you can't buy it. So if it's such an incredibly useful item. So if you are, and not to mention, just all the editions are 25% off. So you'll want to make sure to try out the game as soon as you can if you win one of these codes, and then hurry and purchase the game. If you decide you really will sink in quite a bit of time into it, all editions will be 25% off, so it'll be a good time to get in on it, not only just for the extra goodies that you'll get during the event, but just for the fact that it'll be, of course, 25% off. So here you're actually looking at the gameplay, like I said, of the new patch, and people who have been playing before the patch like I was, you'll notice quite a few different things going on, especially with the extraction system. I apologize, my overweight is in the way a little bit for the extraction system, but I've really been enjoying the new extraction system. It definitely adds a new layer to it. Obviously, there's still quite a few issues with balancing that they have to do for the new spawn system and extraction system, but overall, my experience has been really, really good, just because it adds a whole new feel for the game in terms of where you're spawning. For example, like in this map, I believe I spawned right beside the bunker, which you normally wouldn't get to till you pass through most of the map, but you're essentially spawning on one side of the map and you're going to be extracting on the other side. But with this new system, players will be spawning on both sides of the map, so you'll have also more chances of actually encountering people while you're in the middle of the map, which is a pretty cool thing. I'm really enjoying it overall, and I have not had my hands on too many of the new items. The only new weapon I've really played with is the Taz, which is like an entry-level bolt-action shotgun. Very, very cool weapon. Actually, it's only about 6,000 rubles, so if you're going to be running with a hatchet, you might as well pick up a Taz. It's a two-shot magazine off the start, but you will be able to purchase and find 4-shot magazines out on scavs, as well as purchasing them from, I believe, a later level Prapor, I think, might sell them. Either Prapor or Skier. But yeah, it's a very, very cool weapon. It uses 20 gauge shells. It can one-shot unarmored people up close, and it actually is pretty darn accurate from a decent range away. In addition to that, they actually buffed up the shotguns. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think it's around 18% damage buff overall. So that's huge. I've tested out a couple of shotguns. I played just with a couple of them, and they definitely dropped people. I'm super, super excited that they actually made shotguns a little bit more viable. They're obviously still not preferable to something like an assault rifle, but at the same time, it's still, they're at least viable, especially in factory, for example. So I'm very, very excited for that. But right now, most scavs are running around with like Taz's and Saiga 9s. Saiga 9s are extremely popular now among scavs. I have a whole bunch of them stacked up in my stash because it's a great entry-level weapon to run around with, and with the new modding inventory space system they have, so the amount of attachments you have on your weapon will reflect how large it is in your inventory or stash. So for example, the Saiga 9 has a foldable stock. Normally it is a 2x4 weapon, but when you fold it, it turns into a 2x3 weapon, which actually makes it fittable in a gamma container, which is pretty darn cool. In addition to that, you can fit it into like a tea bag or something smaller like that. So makes on the downside, obviously large weapons with a lot of attachments on them will take up a little bit more space than they used to, but at the same time, there are a lot of weapons that actually shrink in space, and in the middle of a raid, if you have time, you can disassemble parts of your gun to actually make them fit better in your inventory. So that is also another way to play the game, and I just love that. I love options available to players, and that makes it really, really fun. So yeah, that's sort of my little brief thing. And in addition to that, they've added in 2 hot fixes since the Christmas patch, and they've just improved on things. In terms of desync, I haven't actually encountered really any desync at all. I haven't played the Shoreline map though, and I haven't played much of Customs though, so those are the 2 maps that I believe reported have the most desync right now. But overall, from the times I haven't played a lot of Customs, I guess I should say. I did do a little bit of Customs because I completed some tasks, but I haven't done a lot of Customs, especially in terms of the PvP. But overall, my experience has been pretty darn smooth. I think the biggest thing is Shoreline has a little bit of an FPS drop because since they upped it to 14 players, and it's almost double the size than it used to be. So that's just one area that they'll obviously improve on as time goes on. But they've made some really cool changes. They've been really working hard, and they've really come a long way this past year in terms of how they've been communicating with people, and in terms of development speed. So I'm really excited to see where this game's going, and this game is growing really, really huge. So if you're also a streamer, this is a good time to actually jump in and start streaming it a lot. Try to find a time zone that you can slot yourself into, where a lot of the big streamers aren't streaming, and then just grind it out. This is a game where I think there's a lot of different things attracting it to people, especially with the RNG, the PvP, the PvE, the task system. There's, especially when there's so many new players getting into the game, the more you know about the game, the more you're able to help new players. I advertise my channel as a new player-friendly channel, and I have a lot of people coming into my channel asking for tips, tricks, what do I do when I start the game? And I've even picked up some viewers that I've run with in squads and stuff like that. If you actually are getting into the game and you actually are looking for people to play with, make sure to jump into my Discord. That link will be in the description below. It is one of the entries. It is one of the possible entries for actually getting into my giveaway. So that is something that you're able to do if you want to. I would love to get to know you guys and also maybe play some EFT with you guys. It would be very, very fun to do some sort of viewers or sub events, sub squad events for EFT. But that's gonna do it for me. I don't want to make this video too long. I have to actually get ready because I'm about to head out to do some more family stuff. No stream today. At the time of this recording, it is the 28th. But tomorrow, I'm pretty much guaranteed I should be able to find some time to stream. So yeah, hopefully we can see you guys in the Twitch channel. Make sure you hit that follow button if you aren't following already, and then if you are jumping into this game, feel free to ask me any questions. I'm always open to asking or answering questions, whether it's in my Discord or while I'm streaming live on Twitch. But thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck in the giveaways, and I will talk to you guys later.